What is different about Miami Vice from all the other police shows?
Well, for one thing, we are using video, MTV style video images with rock and roll music, pop tunes and things like that to help enhance and tell our stories, to highlight the dramatic moments and some of the more emotional moments.
Did you take time to go out on the streets with a Vice officer to see what Vice is really like working the streets?
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely. We continue to do it. It's a continuation of study and study and study. I mean, police work is just like acting. It never ends. We research the files, we research the minds of the police officers that we work with, our technical advisors, et cetera, et cetera.
Plus, we did some weapons and tactics training in Los Angeles before we started the actual series. We worked for weeks on how to take a building and how to utilize certain weapons and things like that. We worked with live ammunition, so it wasn't. That was one of the more exciting parts of our research.
Is there anything dangerous about doing this show?
Yeah, we get into some kind of serious situations all the time. A lot of people in Miami aren't used to having a film crew down here and action such as we have in the show on the streets. So a lot of times we get a lot of real reactions from some of the stunts that we're pulling in the streets.
And also, the thing I feel about Miami Vice is like the danger zone is the only safe place to be. I mean, really, when you're in the eye of the hurricane, that's what, you know, people want to...
Well, at first, I think there were some reservations, mainly due to the title of our show, but since the airing of the pilot, and even before that, once they got to know us and realized that we weren't here to take advantage of the city, but in fact to use the city as a third character and show the beauty of Miami, the social structures and intricacies of the city, and to show also that, like America, Miami's had its problems in the past, and that's no secret to all of us. It's been in the news, but Miami is dealing with those problems in a very professional and real way, and it's a great place to live and work, and absolutely, we don't use violence or sex for in gratuitous ways. We use it when it maintains the dramatic integrity of the show.
I understand also on the personal side, both of you have more than just a fleeting interest in music, and of course Nashville being the country music capital of the world, have you ever partaken of our studio activity here?
Sure, I worked with the Allman Brothers. I worked with the Allman Brothers band. I wrote some songs for them a few years back on the Enlightened Rogues album. Plus, Dickie Betts is one of my closest friends in the world, and we continue to co-write songs together. In fact, I think he's in Nashville now working on an album on his own. I was trying to go up there to give him some help, but I think he can get by without me. Well, mostly, yeah, you get a lot of help from your agents, and it's pretty much impossible to work without agents, but you end up doing most of it on your own. I mean, Philip and I, we went after these roles.